Hello dear students, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Dr. DC Saxena, Professor and Head of the Department of Food Engineering and Technology at Sant Longowal Institute of Engineering and Technology, Longowal. I am presenting you the paper Technology of Spices and Condiments. Herein, the module named as Pepper Product, White and Black will be explained to you in detail by co-author Ms. Kulsum Jan, who has been well associated with this work.
Hello students, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Kulsum Jan from Sant Longowal Institute of Engineering and Technology. Today I am going to talk about module number 11 of paper number 10, Technology of Spices and Condiments. In this module, we will learn about the pepper products, white pepper and black pepper. Pepper from Pepper nigrum is one of the oldest and world's most important spice. Black pepper is the dried fruit of Pepper nigrum, native of Malabar coast of southwestern India. Pepper is also called as the king of the spices. Pepper is used in certain tonic and lubrificant preparations and also used as a flavoring ingredient in most major food products, including non-alcoholic beverages, candies, baked foods, meat and meat products, cheese, condiments, and relishes. The fruits are acidic, bitter, carbonative, aphrodisiac, diuretic, digestive, and stimulant. They are usually useful for arthritis, asthma, fever, cough, dysentery, dyspepsia, and flatulence. So, we are going to cover up pepper products, black, white, and green based products, black pepper, white pepper, green pepper, dehydrated green pepper, canned green pepper, bottled green pepper, ground pepper, pepper oil, oleoresins. Black and white peppers are the two major primary products of Pepper nigrum which are internationally traded. There are several other products which are also internationally traded but in small amounts, that is less than 2%, such as green pepper, pepper oil, and oleoresins. Black pepper was the first oriental spice to be introduced in the Western world and was well known among the Romans and Greeks. In the Middle Age, pepper assumed great importance in Europe. Pepper is also used in medicine as a carminative and for aiding in digestion and in curing the common cold. Black pepper is prepared from whole mature pepper berries. The harvesting is carried out when the green berries commence to acquire a yellow coloration. The age of the pepper berries is usually 6 to 7 months. Black pepper is aromatic in nature. It is slightly musty in the odor comes from the volatile oil found largely in the flesh and the skin, and it is pungent bite comes from the alkaloids and the resins found mostly in seeds. The oil goes into perfumes and flavoring products. The scarring substance has served many purposes. They have been used as carminative, reducing stomach and intestinal gas, and have been found to stimulate the activities of the heart and kidneys. Pepperine is also an effective insecticide against houseflies and is also used for spraying against different types of pests in garden. Green pepper cones are the immature, fresh green berries of pepper, that is Piper nigerum. These berries are plucked fresh from the vines and processed into various specialty products while retaining their natural green color and flavor. Following are the range of green pepper products processed in India. These are freeze-dried green pepper, dehydrated green pepper in brine, frozen green pepper. Product black pepper is mostly used in three forms: in powdered form, as oil, and as oleoresins. Most countries import whole pepper berries and convert them into powder. Usually after harvesting, the pepper berries are removed from the spikes by trampling, beating with stick, or by hand. In the next stage, the pepper berries are spread out on bamboo mats or concrete platform in the sunlight. Sometimes after harvest, the pepper berries are piled up for 2 to 4 days to let the browning fermentation occur, and the berries are easier to be removed from spikes. The sun drying for the black pepper processing takes between 5 to 7 days, depending on the thickness of berries and weather condition, until moisture is reduced to between 12 to 13%. After drying, the pinhead and light berries are separated by winnowing. White pepper is obtained by soaking the fully ripe berries in water for about 6 to 8 days. The flesh of the fruit softens and decomposes, which is further rubbed for getting the seed. Thereafter, they are dried in the sun to a white bay color. White pepper has a higher content of pepperine compound as compared to black pepper, so has a hotter taste. The aroma is mild. About 100 kg of green berries can produce approximately 25 kgs of white pepper. The discarded hulls can be processed for pepper oil. Various products based on black and white pepper are available, like black pepper powder, white pepper powder, white pepper whole, pepper oleoresin, pepper oil, micro-encapsulated pepper, other pepper products such as soluble pepper, pepper paste, byproducts from pepper waste. Ground pepper is obtained by grinding pepper in hammer mill, pin mill, plate mill, and ball mill. The ground product is sieved to get desired shape and packed. The packaging is done in polyethylene pouch and subsequently in paper boxes to facilitate the transportation. As in case of conventional grinding, there is a flavor loss due to the heat evolved, so cooling arrangements was done in which the dry ice is used to cool the grinding zone. Cryogenic grinding by injection of liquid nitrogen at a temperature of 192.50 degrees centigrade was done into the grinding zone, which helps in reduction in heat evolved during grinding. Therefore, it helps in retaining the volatile and results minimum change in the powder composition. The characteristic flavor and aroma of black pepper is due to the presence of volatile oil, which can be removed by steam and water distillation. In industries, recovery of essential oil involve flaking of black pepper in roller mills or in grinding into coarser powder, and distillation is done in stainless steel extractor. The steam comes in contact with ground pepper particles and vaporize the oil present in the oil cells and rises up and recovered using oil extractor. The oil obtained is greenish in color. Pepper oleoresin and its processing. Ground pepper is treated with solvent like hexane, ethanol, acetone, ethyl acetate, etc. to get concentrated product by extraction. Pepper is flaked into a thickness of 1 to 1.5 millimeter and packed in the stainless steel extractor along with solvent. A solid to solvent ratio of 1:3 is employed and an extraction temperature of 55 to 60 degrees centigrade is applied to get high yield of 12 to 14%. This contains 19 to 35% volatile oil and 40 to 60% pepperine of a very good quality. Pepper oleoresin is dark green viscous liquid with a strong aroma and pungent taste. The largest use of pepper oleoresin in the flavoring of meat. Oleoresin manufacturing is a four-stage process. It exhibits number first, distillation, extraction, homogenization, and blending. First, distillation of pepper from the berries. Second, they are extracted as crude oleoresin from de-oiled remains from distillation. Third, they are homogenized crude oleoresins to obtain clear, uniform density, free-flowing oleoresin. It's also known as semi-finished good or SFG. Finally, they are blended, the SFG, with required quantities of oil and other additives to produce finished goods, that is FG, as per the customer specifications. A steam distillation to separate the volatile pepper oil that is subsequently condensed and filtered to get the sellable product. The other output of the process is de-oiled cake that is rich in oleoresin. The three-stage steam distillation columns, which capacities of 2 metric ton each, is being used. These operate for each cycle process 6 metric ton of berry and produce 3.5 by weight of pepper oil and remaining de-oiled cake. The columns are manually loaded and unloaded. The de-oiled cake is transported to the continuous extraction plant. Now the extraction. The de-oiled cake is mixed with the additional berries and put in the plant. The centralized extraction plant processes de-oiled cake to about 500 kilos per hour and the yield is 10.5% by weight. The dark green, semi-solid, uneven density and very high viscosity oleoresins are obtained. So it's needed to be made uniform and free-flowing for further processing. Homogenization plant converts crude batch into semi-finished good or into semi-finished oleoresin. The process involves cooling of 25 to 30 degrees centigrade in a kettle, followed by the filtration. This kettle further requires a cleaning process after every crude batch. This operation takes about 6 to 7 hours. The sand mill is used as filtration, which contains ceramic balls or rotating high-speed ceramic balls. The balls are disintegrated, the large fluid particles in crude batch, to create a low viscosity uniform density fluid. The sand mill processed a crude batch for further processing. Blending is done with the addition of some of the additives and pepper oil. The product in different varieties is then normalized, containing 10 to 15% oil and 30 to 40% pepperine. The pumps load this oleoresin into the kettles and unload the raw into the barrels. The blending time varies with the quantity. There are chemical, biological, and physical methods for the conversion of pepper into white pepper. White pepper is produced conventionally from ripe berries by the water, steeping, and retaining technique. Some of the value-added products of pepper are classified as green pepper-based products, black pepper, white pepper-based products, pepper oil, and oleoresins. The process parameters vary product to product. The pepper oil obtained is of greenish in color. Pepper oleoresin is dark green viscous liquid with a strong aroma and pungent taste. The largest use of pepper oleoresin is in the flavoring of meat.
There are many products that can be made from green pepper at the immature stage, the fully matured stage, and also at the ripe stage. Apart from traditional black and white pepper, some of these products are lemon pepper, garlic pepper, sauces, and marinades that have pepper as the main component. Pepper paste, pepper mayonnaise, pepper tofu, pepper cookies, pepper flavored crackers, pepper candy, pepper toffee, pepper perfumes, and many more other products are there which are being prepared out of the immature and mature peppers. Pepper is also used to flavor certain beverages and liqueurs as well, such as pepper tea, pepper coffee, pepper flavored milk, pepper flavored ice creams. So, in some special liqueurs, pepperine and maybe pepper oil is added to impart a pungent and exotic taste. There are a number of the other components like aroma is already there in the pepper drinks. Pepper oil is used in some of the popular brands of perfumes like Charlie of Revlon and Poison of Christian Dior and many more.
And free-flowing for further processing. Homogenization plant converts crude batch into semi-finished good or into semi-finished oleoresin. The process involves cooling of 25 to 30 degrees centigrade in a kettle, followed by the filtration. This kettle further requires a cleaning process after every crude batch. This operation takes about 6 to 7 hours. The sand mill is used as filtration. which contains ceramic balls or rotating high-speed ceramic balls. The balls are disintegrated, the large fluid particles in crude batch to create a low viscosity, uniform density fluid. The sand mill processed a crude batch for further processing. Blending is done with the addition of some of the additives and pepper oil. The product in different varieties is then normalized, containing 10 to 15% oil and 30 to 40% pepperine. The pumps load this oleoresin into the kettles and unload the raw into the barrels. The blending time varies with the quantity. There are chemical, biological, and physical methods for the conversion of pepper into white pepper. White pepper is produced conventionally from ripe berries by the water, steeping, and retaining technique. Some of the value-added products of pepper are classified as green pepper-based products, black pepper, white pepper-based products, pepper oil, and oleoresins. The process parameters vary product to product. The pepper oil obtained is of greenish in color. Pepper oleoresin is dark green viscous liquid with a strong aroma and pungent taste.
So students, let's now summarize what we have learned in this module. Indigenous to India, pepper is rightly called as the king of the spices and is one of the oldest and best known spice in the world. It has very checkered history dating back to the times of Queen Sheba and King Solomon. That is 1015 BC 66, and has influenced the destiny of the nations and their people as well. It has been spread across the world, both economically and culturally. Today, pepper commands the leading position among the different spices as the spice of the immense commercial importance in the world trade and is finding its way into the destiny or the dietary habits of millions of the people around the world. Even among the people of the European and North American continents, the unaccustomed to its use. India has always reigned supreme in the production and export of this most exotic and sought after spice pepper. Indian pepper has profound influence on the European countries and their economy of the Middle Ages. Many Western countries owed their prosperity to the spice, which fetched them a very high price. Easily the finest in the quality anywhere India pepper is grown in the monsoon forests along the Malabar coast in South India. Here, natural advantages of the pepper and the organic techniques have been used in the development of the different products out of the pepper. There are a number of the techniques which have been used for the bigger and the better shaped production of more aromatic and flavor berries. It's a spice from which a number of the value-added products, as already discussed, have been developed. An advantage in marketing is that supreme grades or the superior grades of pepper need not to be used for producing some of the products. For example, light pepper, which is an inferior grade, gives the best results when producing pepper oil. There are factories set up in the most producing countries for making value-added products. And India has a strong position in production and export of many of these products, which are generally made from the pepper, oil, and other aromatic compounds of the pepper. And that was all about white pepper and black pepper. Thank you very much.
So by now, you must have got the knowledge about different pepper product, that is white and black pepper, which has been well explained to you by my co-author, Ms. Kulsum Jan. In continuation of this module, you will be giving the knowledge about the dehydrated green pepper in the next module. Thank you.